So hi guys, it's the 21st of February, and that makes it Friday. And it's today we are island of Mallorca, Spain, and we got in about 7 o'clock this morning. Um, it was still dark when we first entered the area of the docking area, and people went ashore. I stayed on the ship, just like yesterday. Yesterday, when we were in Cartagena, I stayed on the ship. I didn't go into town. Um, Tomorrow, when we get to Barcelona, obviously I have to get off the ship because everybody is getting off the end of the cruise. So let's recap a couple things. Yesterday in Cartagena, um, I had breakfast at the Windjammer buffet and had my sort of normal stuff that I have there now, which was bagel with cream cheese lox, some lemon juice, and capers, and uh, had a Diet Coke with it, and that was breakfast. So not a huge one by any stretch of the imagination. Uh, then I had no lunch. Um, uh, just didn't feel like it, and because I have such a early dinner at 5 o'clock, um, and dinner was at the restaurant, the main dining room, and on deck three in my normal chair, table number 18. So that was good. The meal was excellent. Or, like all the meals that are there are excellent. Um, so then uh, I had, because dinner is like at 5 o'clock. I'm not used to eating that early ish. By about 9:30, I was hungry, so I went down to deck five and got a slice of pizza, pepperoni pizza, and a Diet Coke, and it was great. Came back up to my room, did some reading, mostly during the day. I was working on, you know, personal business type of stuff. It wasn't work business, but things I needed to get done. Being gone for almost 3 weeks is things get backed up. So I had a lot of that to do yesterday, and that's sort of why I didn't go on shore. And then this morning, I got up a little earlier than I did the previous days, slightly earlier, I'd say, and um, I learned another thing that I never knew on this ship. They serve breakfast at Johnny Rockets, and it's sort of the typical diner type of breakfast items. But one of the things I noticed on it is what they call a BLTA, and what it really is or maybe it was BLTE. Now I think about it, yeah, BLTE. Um, so it's a bacon and lettuce and tomato with egg and cheese. So I went down there and asked them, could they do that without without the egg and without the cheese. So then it really would become just a BLT. And that's what they did. And then I got some of their potatoes, not French fries, but they're sort of like country potatoes, and and I had my bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich with some, potatoes for breakfast, and it was fantastic. I mean, again, couldn't compare with anything. Tonight is back at the restaurant at 5 o'clock at the main dining, and it's a so long to the cruise, and it's more tapas based, and some weird things, that are, I don't know. I mean, just interesting. Because one of the things on the menu I noticed was turkey, roast turkey, and I thought, well, that doesn't sound like something you'd be Mediterranean in, or anything close to what you would think you'd have for this type of cruise, but they had it, and they will have it, and that's what I'm going to have tonight. So I'm looking forward to that, and then today I went down to the next cruise office, and I put a deposit down on a cruise. This cruise will not be until March of 2026. It is a cruise out of New Jersey, and it ends in Barcelona. So back to Barcelona across the Atlantic Ocean, and it's a 15-day cruise, where this was a 13-day cruise. It's 2 days longer, but it has a lot of stops. Whereas this took 10 days to go from Miami to the Straits of Gibraltar. This one is only like 6 days from New Jersey to get to the continent of Europe. And then it has stops along the way in Lisbon, and two places, I think, in Portugal, and then it has a multiple group of stops. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a stop in Gibraltar itself, in the UK territory there, and then it goes on into the different places in Spain. I think one of them again is the same thing as here, which is the Mallorca, before it gets back to its final location, which is Barcelona. Then there, I'll be flying from Barcelona home to Malta, which will be a short flight, and the long flight will be for me flying from Malta to New Jersey to catch the ship. The other thing is that class of ship is a class newer than this one. It's called I don't remember class it is. Hold on. I will get that information. That ship is a Quantum Ultra class ship. The Quantum first came out, I guess, in 2014, and the Ultra class came out in 2019. So it's called the Odyssey of the Seas, and so that's the ship that I will be on. So it's two steps above the Oasis class, which this is the ship is an Oasis class ship, and then the latest one, the one that there are three of them, are called Icon class ships, and the one that is being released in about another month, and do its first cruises in the Mediterranean around the April timeframe, is the Icon class. So this one as I say, is a real great ship, and I'm looking forward to it. And as I say, the it's 2 days longer of a cruise, and it's also, I would say, having certainly a few more ports of call and not as long of a time across the Atlantic Ocean itself. So, okay. Oh, I'm looking at it on my bed right now. The latest animal towel animal is a turkey. Maybe it fits the dinner tonight. A turkey on my bed and turkey in my stomach, I guess, when I eat the breakfast. Or let me try that again. A turkey on the bed and a turkey that I will be eating and consuming later for dinner tonight. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go. Oh no, before I do that, let me tell you about some of the activities that were on the ship. Yesterday, they finally were able to perform their the aquatic show, and let me say that that was a fun, great show. I'm amazed what that swimming pool at the rear of the boat um, or ship, rear of the ship can do. It had things that turned it from a place where they could dive from a high height, so it had to be deep for that height of a dive, to being able to walk on the water, basically because they brought up these things that moved up and were just at the surface of the water and things like that. And then during the same performance, I mean, just minutes later, they're diving into it again. Just amazing, and great act. I mean, great acts on the in the pool and things like that. And our performance was the last performance that these performers are going to ever be working together, because um, as it docks coming up tomorrow, the there's this ship goes into dry dock and is gone for about 48 days, and we'll get a whole new crew that will be there, and these performers will move to different ships, and one of them, being the Icon class, the new Icon class, has a water theater in it also. So most likely they'll be upgraded to perform in the bigger amphitheater that is the aquatic center there. So that's that. And I don't think of except for learning about breakfast at Johnny Rockets, I can't think of anything else new and exciting that I can tell you about. But again, one of the questions that were asked in the comments was, what's my recommendation as far as ships go and cruise lines? I mean, I thought Carnival was a good cruise line, and it is, but it has nowhere comparison to Royal Caribbean and these type of cruise ships. They're just fantastic. I mean, um, I don't think I'll ever go back to a Carnival cruise. I'm going to stay here with the Royal Caribbean cruise line. And even though I have more points on Carnival, I'll just spend all my time and effort here. It's like finding a new airline and falling in love with the new airline. And you just kind of fly the new airline, and I will be cruising from now on Royal Caribbean cruise ships. Okay, so I will let you go now. Have a great one, and next time we talk, I will be at the hotel by the airport in Barcelona, and getting ready for my next day flight to Malta. And then the excitement begins. I've already had some conversations with two realtors who sent me some listings, and I'm excited about seeing some of those and discussing, what the options are going to be, and moving forward. Okay, thanks, guys.
This is the final meal on the cruise. Tomorrow we dock in Barcelona and debark. So sort of sad that this is the final meal. The food's been great, especially here in the dining room. Much better than I have had recently on any cruise ship. So I'm going to miss it. Tonight says Bon Voyage. So it has a little bit of everything, I think. Okay, so they're automatically bringing my Diet Cokes now, so it's wonderful. So I ordered, again, 2 appetizers. This time I ordered a seafood cake and then the Caesar salad. For my main entree, I ordered the turkey dinner. And then for dessert, I ordered a peach trifle. So that's what's coming. So look exciting to me. Okay, I'm going to turn you off until obviously they bring the either seafood cake or the salad, whichever comes first. Okay. Okay, so the fish cake was wonderful, and they just brought the second appetizer, which is the Caesar salad. The turkey dinner. I'd always start out with just my ribbon ball. It's just got the colored ribbons on it. Whatever you made, you always want to show up with 3 little medals. You know, custom. So they're all fancy and pinstripe. Wow. Thank you.
It's not real filling.
Okay, so this is the peach Melba. Wow, it's got, I don't know. Let's try it out.
Thank you.
That's what I had the other night. That was really good.
No. Strawberry ice cream.
Wonderful piece of peach and strawberries were in it. Wonderful. So my last meal in the formal dining room, and saying goodbye to Pandy, who's our waiter, who did an excellent job, and Lasis was the assistant waiter, and together both of them did great service. And if you ever get a chance to be on a Royal Caribbean and you have Pandy and Wasis, you're going to have a time of your life because they really take great care of you. So everybody who hears this, you know, they did a great job. Okay, so in order to close my activity ring, I need to, and my exercise ring, I need to do some walking. So I'm going to head out. Now that I'm fully fueled up, I'm going to do deck 5 and close that ring. Okay? Take care, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the incredible cast of Oceanaria!